Both men meet in the middle. Leroy and Brandon. Brandon pulls guard real quick. Takes that center. Leroy looking to put Brandon on his back here and flank over to the right. Brandon's content to sit here, wait for Leroy to pick his entrance, and then try to pummel into the legs, but Leroy's going to have to commit a little more here. Leroy might be about to generate a stalling call here. That's our warning here for Leroy for a lack of activity in the passing.
Okay.
Leroy tries to flank around. Brandon inverts over, in on an arm possibly here. Going belly down. Has connection to the arm, but it's not dropping onto the correct hip just yet. Now he's dropped onto the correct hip here. Has to watch out with Leroy stepping over the head, and this arm bar is looking better by the second. Leroy trying to stay connected to his inner thigh here. Has to start looking to step over or free his elbow a bit more. Brandon inverts back into the guard. Has a nice angle here. Might be coming back to an armbar here if he can't thread through to a triangle in a second. Near side hip. Leroy does a good job of squaring up into the closed guard. But he's got a warning in play for Leroy and at least one submission attempt on the board for Brandon. So Leroy's got to fight with a little bit of urgency here. About 3 minutes left, 3:27 or so on the match. Brandon looking to isolate those upper shoulders. Leroy looking to catch into a double under position. Brandon re-pummels the legs through. And we're back into our starting position. Leroy trying to cartwheel over here. Brandon refaces. Possible knee shield in play here. Brandon goes closed guard. Goes over into a rubber guard. Now maybe isolating into an omoplata. Side's better of it. Goes back to that closed guard position. Leroy framing here in the closed guard. No real attempt to pass. Brandon again trying to angle off, maybe looking for an arm here. Leroy again content just to kind of stay centered here. Brandon looking over for the arm, maybe the hip bump sweep or the Kimura. Leroy just trying to stay squared center in that closed guard position. Brandon gets underneath the leg here. Might be looking for a K-guard swing. Definitely trying to swing over into the leg. There's a successful entry here, deep on the knee line. Our referee is going to stop them here in the initial entry position, move them to the center before any bites or anything are established on the legs. double entangled. I think Brandon's going to be looking here to drop one leg into the center line. Looking outside ankle lock pressure, and seem to be planning for Leroy to say, I've had enough.
And your winner via straight ankle lock, Brandon Cadenas!